Hey. Jammer here. I endorse this episode of the Spitter Swallow Beer Review.
And I condone it.
You condone it. Hey, Shag Dog, we got Wild Leap Craft Beer Flannel Jammies Oatmeal Stout, 7% ABV. It says with added coziness.
Oh.
It says right here, Shag Dog, if you don't do wild things when you're young, you have nothing to smile about when you're old. Flannel Jammies is a cozy seasonal oatmeal stout made with the perfect balance of chocolate malt, caramel malt, and flaked oats. Best served with good company and a warm fire.
Yes, and then the brewery itself, Jammer, formed by friends and innovators. Wild Leap Brewing is dedicated to delighting customers with approachable, easy drinking, and handcrafted beverages in an atmosphere that's always easygoing and enjoyable. You could say when it comes to beer, we're raising the bar. I don't know about that, but okay. I've had a couple beers by these guys. I don't think around a C average or C minus would raise the bar too much, but hopefully this one changes my mind.
Raises the bar. What about the little people?
Well, they can go walk right under the bar whether it's raised or not.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
But Untapped gives us 3.85 circles out of 5. So, I mean, that's pretty high, I guess.
Well, Shag Dog, it does have a nice little beige head here.
Yeah.
It's quickly dissipating. I had about a 2.5 finger beige head. Got some, ruby looking kind of like burgundy colors there with brown.
Yeah.
It's not real dark for a stout, man.
Yeah.
But to each his own, It doesn't
Is
have
my
to be
light
super dark.
Is my lighting okay? Because I didn't turn on the overhead light.
Well, you look pale.
Well, I don't have any sun, but let me try to turn on the overhead light, see if that changes.
Black hole sun.
Oh, Chicago.
I got my shitty hand. Those that was in the
I don't know if that'll change anything.
Review will know what we're talking
I don't
about.
know if that was out the whole first video. Wow.
Anyway, looks
I am pale. Man, I'm pale and a white beard. I look horrible.
Okay. Looks inviting. Got some stout type qualities there, a little malty, almost it does have like the caramel fruity type smell there. I mean, but I'm not picking up a lot.
Yeah, I am picking up a little bit of the oatmeal-ness to it,
Yeah. Just small bits.
It smells all right, though. Hopefully it tastes all right.
Hey, let's dive in, my friend.
Let's dive in.
Unless you got something to say about it that I haven't.
I got, maybe a slight coffee, a little bit of that oatmeal-ness to it, I guess.
Yeah, caramel maybe.
Caramel maybe. Yeah, let's do it.
I don't know if there's any caramel there. I mean, I know there's caramel malt, but that doesn't necessarily mean there's going to be caramel in it. But it does have kind of a sweet, buttery smell.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Cheers.
Cheers. Flannel Jammies. Or as I like to call them, Jammers Flannels.
I got them.
Oh, you got Jammer got flannels on. All right.
Okay, it's not bad. It's not a lot of flavor. Kind of weak in general. 7% though, it does. You wouldn't expect it, to be 7%.
Yeah.
This is something that you think is like a light stout, like a Murphy's.
Something like that. Yeah.
Not rich in flavor, but pretty smooth and easy.
Yeah. You wouldn't think it's a 7%, I don't think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a 4.2 for sure.
At least a 5 at the most.
Yeah.
It has. They must use certain malts and stuff because some of their other beers I get the same flavor in it. So it's like almost.
It almost reminds me of golly, what is that one? brewery that we used to get had that unique taste all the time.
Not
Remember, it was
harpoons. Harpoons.
harpoon. It does have a kind of harpoon flair there.
Huh.
Taste it and you see what I'm talking about. Just let it set, you know.
Yeah, maybe some type of malt or hop they're using. Who knows? Whatever it is.
I think they're using one of the signature malts that or hops that Harpoon uses.
Yeah, and a lot of their beers I've had so far has a similar taste to it. So it must be something.
It does have a coffee, rich coffee, kind of coffee, burnt, chocolatey type roasted flavor.
Yeah, but it's very light.
All very light. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very light. I think in a lot of ways, this would be a very easy to drink stout when you're out and about, and especially if you were out and you wanted to have a few. This would be easy to drink. Has a little bit of flavor, almost like the light beer of stouts, only it has a high ABV in comparison.
It does to me have a little bit of a flair of a kind of like a not generic, but kind of like those stouts where it's like, hey, we're not the good stouts, but hey, we got a good halfway decent stout,
Yeah.
and almost
This actually, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like we didn't do anything special with this or extra to make it better. We just threw it together. Hope you like it.
You know what this reminds me of, Shag Dog, to tell you the truth? Remember when I had the what do they call that stupid calendar?
The Advent calendar.
Beers?
Yeah.
Remember I had those beers and they had the stout in it and all that stuff. It really reminds me of their beers. It's nothing. This company makes it, mass produces it, sells it. It's not nothing super spectacular or will ever stand out and say, I'm the most spectacular stout there is,
Right.
Not like Clown Shoes could actually turn around and say, hey, we're awesome, we're this, we're that, and actually knock a few people down off their high horse, with their stout. Right. Some they wouldn't be able to touch, but, there's a few that they knock down and smack them around a little bit.
You're right. I've had a couple of Costco beers and I'm like, this is a beer that would be made by whoever makes the beer for Costco for their beers that they have.
Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with this beer in that regard. It's a respectable beer. It's just not standing out in any kind of way. It's just it's a C-type beer.
Right. Easy drinking, Would I buy this again? Probably not, unless I'm like, hey, there's that Flannel Jammies I've had bought a couple years ago. Let me try that again. Yeah.
Now, with the idea of what the theme they're going for, the coziness, the easygoing coziness type feel. This does meet that. This does kind of fit that.
Easy and cozy, yeah.
You can sit there by a fire with friends, drinking this beer, and feel kind of cozy and warm by the toasty with the beer and the fire and the beer and drinking it and think to yourself, it's good to get together with you guys and hang out. It's been a long time since we just hung out, man. We should do this more often, and just kind of let's plan a trip. Come on, guys, let's plan a trip.
Yeah. Well, bring our flannel jammies.
Yeah, we'll bring our flannel jammies. We'll have a pajama party. We'll call it Flannel Fun.
Yeah. Flannel Fun Party.
Yeah, sounds too gay there already. Maybe this beer you shouldn't drink.
Hey, Jammer, this time don't bring your flannels where they open up in the back end.
Exactly, yeah.
That's for a quick release, though. If you got to go, you got to go.
A whole new meaning with a gay person wearing them.
Yeah. My brother had a pair of, not flannels,
I'm trying to get a quick fuck.
Pajama. My brother had a onesie type, teenager onesie type pajamas. and it had the butt thing there, too, unbuttoned in case you gotta go poop or something. But yeah, everybody thought that was a laugh. All the family members and shit. Yeah,
The funny thing is I like the onesies.
yeah.
They're fun to wear.
I
When I
feel
was a kid.
claustrophobic now. I think of them. Yeah,
When you had the little foot pads and everything, remember the foot pad?
yeah. Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
know
The foot
what I'm
pad.
talking
Yeah,
about? Yeah.
yeah.
And you had a whole outfit there. You're wearing the whole thing. It's all one piece.
Yeah. I wonder if they got any
Kind of
adult
fun.
men's onesies.
They
That'd be
do.
fun. Yeah, I might get one.
What I would like what they call a jumpsuit. Remember in the '70s they had a jumpsuit
Yeah.
that you could go out in public
But,
with. Great
oh,
up
you mean like
today.
and leave it unzipped and leave your chest hairs out? Yeah.
Down to your belly button.
And the one that comes with a belt too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta have the belt buckle and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Reenact the whole video of BG's staying alive, walking down the street.
Right. What are we gonna give this, Jammer? I think I know your grade already.
I'm gonna give it a C plus, and I'll give it a swallow and a quarter. It's a decent beer.
I give it a C plus and a swallow core. It's easy to drink. It's not really off putting. It could use maybe a little. Money. make it a little bit better, but for what it is,
Well,
C
if they want
plus.
to pay me a little bit of money, I'll make it a little better.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just teasing. A little more flavor, and it would be really nice. I will
but it
say
is-
that. If
it is
if
easy
it had
drinking,
a little more flavor, coffee. Coffee, oatmeal flavor to it.
Yeah.
It's pretty smooth. I mean, easy to drink.
Yeah.
But if it had a little bit more, I'd be like, yeah, this is a really nice beer, and I'd give it a higher grade. But for now, it's an average stout.
Yeah.
Oatmeal stout type beer.
For the brewery itself, I'd probably so far give it a C minus. For all the beers they've had, they haven't been really that great or anything. So, but this is probably one of the best ones I had by them so far, I think.
Not too shabby. I mean, it's not nothing standing out and saying, "Hey, look at me." But
and all the beers have the same thing: Wild Leap with the buffalo or bison, and then whatever it is underneath, and then the color of the can would be different.
yeah, I mean, it's a pretty cool name, Flannel Jammies, and it's an oatmeal stout. I like the little plaid type. The buffalo.
Yeah.
It's always fun to see a buffalo.
Yeah.
Let's face it. As a kid, did you not think buffaloes were cool?
Yeah, if that was a white buffalo, Ted Nugent would really want to go hunt it.
That is a white buffalo.
I know. But if there's a real one out there roaming around, Ted Nugent would be like, oh, I'm going to get that. Even though it's sacred to Native Americans.
Yeah.
That's like saying, something that's albino. Oh, that's sacred. Yeah.
I wonder if they say that about albino kids.
Have you been watching the new Game of Thrones show? Or
Yeah, but I haven't seen the latest episode. I only had two.
they're on the third. They got the third one out now, but
Do they now?
yeah. Oh my God, it's only 30 minutes. So I'm like, what the fuck? But I heard it's because the book of that one is a very short story. So
Yeah, and
they're going according
more money off each episode.
Well, yeah, they're going according to because they're trying to stretch it out still 8 episodes, but you get last week was 35 minutes, this week 30. I think the first week was like 45 or 50. But it's good though, and at the end I was like, no, not the end, because it ended at a good part. I'm like, no, oh, you got me shit, man, it's over. Yeah, it pissed me off.
Maybe I should wait until next week and then come out with the next episode, and then I can
You
watch.
can watch 2, yeah, maybe for an hour, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's going to be. So far, it's been pretty good. I think it'll turn out to be pretty good.
I wonder if they're going to go to the point that kid becomes king, or if it's just going to be while he's a kid. I don't know.
I don't know, but I know this much: it's a much better show, unlike Star Trek Academy. Starfleet Academy.
Starfleet Academy, Yeah, even the dragons one. I mean, a lot of people don't like that, but I was like, it's a lot more entertaining than some other shows, So
Yeah.
good acting and everything. So.
Well, that's the thing. If you got, I watch a lot of foreign TV. To tell you quite honestly, I watch a lot of British, a lot of Australian, some Norwegian, Spanish, and all that kind of stuff. TV and their shows and everything. They'll have them dubbed. You'll see it if on Netflix. You'll see a lot of Spanish shows and a lot of Norwegian, Denmark type, and they're dubbed.
Yeah.
But the one thing they have in common, even though I hate the dubbing and all that stuff, the English dubbing and all that stuff, what they do have in common is they have good stories.
Yeah. They're kind of like how America used to be.
Yeah. It's like, how can you, how they're making these great stories, twists, and all these different ups and downs and everything like that. And why? Because they're actually putting the story first, and they're embracing the characters. Now, when you're writing a story for a franchise, whether it be Star Wars, Marvel, or Star Trek, and all that stuff like that, you're supposed to remember what's canon, what the world is, those characters, what they are supposed to mean, and everything like that. Like in Star Trek, Klingons are the warrior race. They're supposed to be honor, pride, death.
Death before dishonor.
Yeah, and everything, and you would never shame your family, that kind of thing. The Vulcans, intelligence,
logical,
to expel all feeling and everything like that.
No emotions.
Yeah, the Romulans, tactical, conniving,
just like the Vulcans, but with emotions.
Yeah, strategic, and then you go through each one of the races that they brought forth. Each one of them has a quality that basically mirrors the world we live in.
Yeah, a little bit of this. Okay, we're gonna make that race. A little bit of this. We're gonna make that race. Yeah.
And when you write for that, you should be writing to accentuate that, where they all come together and work together and so forth and everything. They don't do that. They don't look at that way.
What they should have done with like your gay Klingon is they should have just, hey, we're gonna have a new gay race. There you
well,
go.
they can't write something on their own or produce an original show on their own, so they're writing for this, and then they're trying to take everything it is and strip it away and make it what they want it to be.
I got a new race already.
Just like Star Wars, the same thing. Marvel,
the new gay race in the Star Trek universe, the Gaydons.
The Gaydons,
yeah.
And they use gaydar.
They're more gay than any
races
Earthling.
That may be willing.
Right. Yeah. And instead of a cloaking ship, they have a ship that has
a flap.
Flap and double-headed dildos that sprout out from the wings,
Ambiguous gay duo. The ambiguous gay duo.
Biggest gay duo. If I knew more about the gay stuff, I could come up with some better ideas for that.
But I hate.
But I'm glad you could help me, Jammer.
I can't help you. I'm sorry. It's like Indiana Jones. The whole idea of making him, he was afraid of snakes, and then all of a sudden, he's not afraid of snakes. All these.
Really? Which movie was that?
In the original Raiders of the Lost Ark.
I know he was afraid, but which one was he not afraid?
Wasn't so much afraid of it. He was, I don't know, I can't remember. That's how forgettable the last few were,
Yeah, I didn't even watch the one with the woman in it that you talked about. I did see the Crystal Skull one. I didn't like that one either, but
I don't know.
I like some of the ideas in the Crystal Skull, but I hate that one kid that was in it. I don't like him. And then Harrison Ford was acting really old. For him to be 10 years after the last one or whatever,
Yeah.
he was a lot older than 10 years. Yeah. He was
Yeah.
really acting old.
But they took him and they really messed up the last movie they did was really sucky. You know,
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but it was really sucky in comparison, and it shouldn't have been. They should have held tight to what that franchise had and
Yeah.
was.
I
But
mean,
they
really,
didn't.
if you, I mean, I hate to say it, but I mean, Harrison Ford is really old. You got to get somebody else good to play it. Not the guy that played Han Solo.
Yeah.
Somebody good to play that part. There's got to be somebody out there, and not. But there's really no. Who can you think of who could play that part right now? I can't even think of it.
You have to be a rugged.
Should I ask ChatGPT who
Yeah,
would be
you
the best
could.
act? What age range? That'd be the best thing to give it, right?
Well, no. If you just say what current actors out there would be Harrison Ford type quality actor for Indiana Jones movies.
What actors that are currently available would be quality to play Indiana Jones character in movies between, say, 1932 time frame and 1955?
What?
To give it an idea of compared to his age in the movies.
So you're
We'll see
talking
that.
about actors from way back then?
No. Yeah, I got current actors, but it would be good, for what his age was during those movies, during those years. Let's see, Eldenreich, born 1989. Already proven he can step in. That's the guy who plays Han Solo. No, we don't want him. Logan Marshall Green, don't know him. Don't even say what he plays in.
Well, first of all, they have to have rugged good looks, or like what's his name has,
Google him. Logan Marshall Green. Want me to Google him?
Yeah, you can put him up there.
Logan Marshall Green.
Then on top of that, he has to be able to act.
He's got some bump on his forehead. I mean, look at he's got a bump on his forehead.
Oh yeah, I remember him. He ain't gonna do it. He doesn't have that look.
No, I mean, here he is there.
He looks more like the evil guy,
Yeah. Then the next guy they got ChatGPT is old school vibe, movie star vibes. Oscar Isaac. He's nothing like Indiana Jones. Come on. John Hamm. I don't know about John Hamm, but John Hamm's our age, for Christ's sakes. He's 54 years old.
John Hamm ain't gonna be able to fill that role. He's not that good of an actor.
Yeah. More pulp serial adventure style. Boyd Holbrook. He's 44.
Here's the thing. You not only have to have the rugged, like I said, the rugged good looks that Harrison Ford has, but they be able to act as well as Harrison Ford.
Yeah, Boyd Holbrook still ain't gonna do it. I mean, look at this guy. God.
No, he ain't gonna do it.
No, fuck no. Come on, get a normal guy. Who else I got?
He's a pretty boy.
We said Boyd Holbrook, Dan Stevens. You know who that is?
No clue.
Or do I? Let's Google him. Fuck me.
Google
Actor Dan Stevens.
Yeah.
Hell no. God.
What? Jeez.
Let's see if I can swipe him.
No.
He looks gay as fuck. No offense to my gay friends.
He's a Metro Mel.
A Metro, yeah. What's up with these with culture today? What happened to America?
We've slipped into another dimension,
I think so.
and we just don't realize it because we're sleeping or we got drunk. I don't know.
Adam Driver. What? Oh, first they give us Jack Loudon and Taron Egerton, both born 89, 90. And then wild cards, but interesting. Adam Driver, the guy who played the black hair guy, played the Star Wars movie. Hell no, that guy's boring as fuck. It's like, no. He's boring. He's really boring to watch. Yeah. Henry Cavill,
Could what's his name? All right, do it.
no, he's too old now. We need somebody in their 30s or 40s.
I'm just saying, he's younger right now than what's his name. So
You know what?
they're supposed to come out with a whole new Bond.
I thought it was supposed to be the girl, though. They're going to do the girl, or they got too much?
I don't know if they're going to do a girl or not because the Broccoli's have sold their rights to it to Amazon.
Oh, really? Amazon's going to do it. Oh, good.
So well, at least you're not only going to have James Bond movies, but you're also going to have like a James Bond series.
Yeah.
Which I don't think. I just don't think that it's going to last as a series.
Yeah.
You might have some spinoffs. Maybe some spinoffs would work.
I would like it a lot if they did place a time frame in the 60s, 70s, or 80s. Yeah. Be a little nostalgic, I think.
I think, unfortunately, with them selling the rights to it, the majority of their rights away, and it's like $1 billion deal type thing. I think that with that being said, it's going to be the downfall, the watering
of James
down
Bond
of James Bond franchise.
Yeah.
Because it's meant for the big screen, and it's meant for.
Daniel Craig was all right, but I'm more with James Bond with all the previous actors that played him. I always want the tall, dark, and should I say handsome, tall, darker hair. Yeah, I just didn't get Daniel Craig too much. He's all right, but
I never cared for him from the very get-go when they selected him.
Yeah,
I thought he did a pretty decent job, but then I hated the movies he was doing.
Yeah,
I hated the ones he was in because the storylines weren't that great. And I get it, dark and morbid. He's been through it all. He lost his wife before, and they're replaying it again.
Yeah,
but Sean Connery played it kind of aloof and dark. He was. I kill for the Majesty. I kill for for the Queen,
for the country.
That's all.
Queen and country, right?
But Queen and country. But you know what? While I'm doing it, I'm going to have a little fun. I'm going to fuck these girls, and I'm going to drink this, and I'm going to play gamble and all that kind of stuff, and all that. And he was suave and debonair and did that quite well.
Yeah.
Then you saw what's his name on Her Majesty's Secret Service, George Lazenby.
Oh, George Lazenby, yeah.
And George Lazenby was kind of brought in the comedic almost in the beginning, but he was also the Bond that experienced the death of his wife, got married and experienced the death of his wife, all in the same movie.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Then you had, I think, Roger Moore came back, or was it right after that? Not Roger Moore, but Sean Connery. Maybe it was Roger Moore that after that.
Yeah. I think Sean Connery came back like early 80s for one movie or something.
Yeah, Never Say Never.
Yeah.
And then with Roger Moore, he became a little more light, a little more common.
Yeah, a little more sci-fi to it.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, some sci-fi aspects.
Yeah.
And everything. And then, of course, Timothy Dalton. I didn't think much of him at the time he did the movies, but I have more respect for him and George Lazenby now, looking back.
How about the other guy there?
Overall, they did a pretty darn good job.
Yeah. How about what's his name? Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan did a pretty good job, but then he got dark too. They tried to make it really dark and kind of.
Yeah, I like Roger Moore. My favorite was Roger Moore because Sean Connery. I liked the Sean Connery ones, but I never saw the Sean Connery ones first. I saw the Roger Moore ones first when I was a kid, and then I saw the Sean. Yeah. So I always like Roger Moore's better, but I do like Sean Connery also. They're my two favorite actually. But
I think I like Sean Connery because he was the original and he set the mood, the pace, the everything,
Yeah.
the mannerisms down.
Right.
And then, of course, Roger Moore. I like him as it. Granted, when he got older and was doing View to a Kill and all that stuff,
Oh
you
yeah.
could see that he wasn't, you know, and he actually picked a pretty good time for him to retire from it because
Was that the last one of View to a Kill? Was that his last one?
I think that was his last one. You can Googleize it, but I think that's the
Google
last
it.
one he did. Yeah.
Which James Bond movie was Roger Moore's last movie with them? Yeah, whatever. View to a Kill, yeah, 1985. That had a good song though. Duran Duran, and View to a Kill. They all had good songs,
With a view,
Yeah, View
to
a Kill. Do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Goldfinger.
That was Grace Jones, right? Was that Grace Jones?
Goldfinger was Shirley Bassey, I think.
Did Grace Jones do one song though 1 year? Or did
I don't
Grace
remember
Jones
Grace
ever do a
Jones.
James Bond song? No.
No,
Okay.
Grace Jones didn't sing a James Bond theme song. She played.
Oh, she played in the
Mayday
movie
on
View
View
to a Kill. Okay, that's
But
why
Duran,
I'm getting confused there.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
played, I forget her, Mayday.
Yeah, her two big movies: Conan the Destroyer and A View to Kill.
Yeah, and that was it.
That was it. I don't even know if she's still alive. Is she?
And I think she showed her ass cheeks in
Grace
both movies.
Jones. She's still alive. 77.
Yeah, she showed her ass cheeks in both movies too.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, some of those songs, James Bond, especially 70s and 80s, good songs. For Your Eyes Only.
Live and Let Die.
Live and Let Die, yeah. What the hell's the other one? There's another good one, too. I can't remember.
Moonraker.
What were the best James Bond songs?
Theme songs.
24 best James Bond theme songs. Ready? Oh, fuck. Has it got it? Oh, 26. Chris Cornell, You Know My Name? I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
That was on Casino Royale. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody knows that.
Tom Jones, Thunderball.
Thunderball. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
And of course, Tom Jones. Who could, Tom Jones, man.
Right.
They should have had him play Bond.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Next was Lulu, the man with the golden gun.
The man with the golden gun. Do, 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 do.
If I'm on one of those websites that really sucks. Oh, there it is. Madonna, Die Another Day. Die Another Day.
It was all right. It wasn't that great.
Yeah, I don't recall that one by Madonna. Aha! The Living Daylights. Aha did the song? Aha.
Living Daylights. Yeah, that was all right song too. Yeah.
So the Take On Me guys, huh?
Yeah.
Who would have thought? Lanny Hall. Never Say Never Again.
Never, never, never say never again. Never, never, never say never
Again. They keep doing that. Shirley Bassey, Moonraker.
Yeah, she did too, I think.
Sam Smith, Writings on the Wall.
Don't really remember that one either.
That was from Spectra.
Yeah.
Matt Monroe, From Russia with Love.
From Russia with love.
17, Duran, View to a Kill.
Meeting you with a view to a kill.
Now, I don't think this one should be ahead of Duran. Garbage. The World Is Not Enough. What do you think?
It was all right. I don't think it's good as, Duran.
Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass, Casino Royale.
I don't know.
Adelie, Skyfall.
And see that those are, the funny thing is the movies from after Roger Moore going into Pierce and Daniel,
Timothy
and all
Dalton,
that.
Pierce, and all that. Yeah.
They weren't all that, especially for Pierce and Craig. You know, it wasn't all that
Now,
great.
between Pierce and Daniel, there's a big gap between the two of them, right? How many years was
Yeah, I
it?
think so. Yeah.
Sheryl Crow, Tomorrow Never Dies, number 12 out, 13 out.
Tomorrow Never Dies. I vaguely remember that one, but
Tomorrow Never Dies. Who plays in that one? Timothy Dalton or Pierce?
Pierce, I think.
Okay.
I'm not
Gladys
sure.
Knight, License to Kill.
Yeah, Gladys was good. That was a good one. License to Kill. I can't remember how it goes, but it was. I remember it being good.
Another new one, Jack White and Alicia Keys, Another Way to Die. I don't remember that one.
It was all right. It wasn't
Tina Turner, Goldeneye.
Golden Eye. It just reminds me too much. The title Goldeneye, you know, man with the golden gun, and the gold finger, you know, it was.
Goldfinger, Goldeneye. Yeah.
You know,
I got you, dear. I got you. Louis Armstrong, We Have All the Time in the World.
that was on Her Majesty's Secret Service, right?
Let's see. Yep, you're right. Good call, Jammer. Yeah. Rita Coolidge, All Time High, which was on
It's an all-time high.
Octopussy.
Yeah, that was a good song.
Shirley Bassey, Diamonds Are Forever.
Diamonds are forever. Pick one up and caress it.
This one you guys maybe do at karaoke once. Sheena Easton, For Your Eyes Only.
For your eyes only. Only for your. Take it, Jack Dog.
I don't know this shit. Nancy Sinatra, You Only Live Twice.
You only live twice. Yeah, I vaguely remember that one.
Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish, No Time to Die.
Yeah, see. No Time to Die. It was okay. It wasn't much.
Shirley Bassey, Goldfinger.
See, Shirley Bassey. Constantly bringing Shirley Bassey there. That's the third one?
Oh, yeah, that's number 3. Yeah. And, of course, the screen froze, and I can't get the number 2.
I'm saying Shirley Bassey, I think, did 3 of them.
Could be. Yeah. My screen froze. I can't even get down or up. Oh, wait. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Number 2, Carly Simon. Nobody Does It Better. Nobody does it better. What movie was that for? The Spy Who Loves Me. That's a pretty good one. I remember that one. Nobody does it
quite as good as you. Because, baby, you're the best.
Now my screen froze again. I can't see who's number 1. All right. Nobody.
Shake it a little bit and then go back to it. Yeah.
Right.
Like you did the other time.
Oh, fuck. Nobody does. Oh, almost had a move. There we go. A little bit of movement. All right. Nobody does it better. But I won't scroll to nothing else. Well, I backed up.
Live and Let Die. That's the only one you didn't mention.
Yeah, that's the one. It's got to be Live and Let Die, right?
Yeah, that's the number 1, and I agree with that. I concur.
All right, let's see it. I think yep, Live and Let Die, Paul McCartney. Now, who did his version of Live and Let Die? You like Paul McCartney or Guns N' Roses?
I like Paul McCartney's version of it, but I think that Guns N' Roses did a good remake.
It's pretty good.
I think they did a more, up to date. But at the time period that it came out back in the day with Paul McCartney, I think he nailed it, man. I think
that was from Live and Let Die, the movie Live and Let Die, right?
And you know what the funny thing about that is? He talks about how he wrote that in a matter of minutes, but let them think kept him. I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks before he let them know he had the song done. You know.
So that was a Roger Moore movie. Okay.
Yeah. That's the one with Mr. Big. The
Mr.
first
Big.
so-called interracial kiss for Bond.
Oh, which movie was he in? That was he went to Louisiana. He was with the sheriff or some shit.
That was
Is
one
that
of
the
them
one?
right there.
Is
With
that the
Mr.
one where
Big.
he went from Louisiana and they had to go to Haiti with the fucking voodoo shit or some shit?
Yeah,
I guess.
the 7-Up guy with the chair. Remember him?
Yeah.
Remember him?
Yeah.
The commercial for 7-Up. He was sitting in
Yeah.
the big white chair. Yeah, that was Live and Let Die. And she goes, but James, you wouldn't. He goes,
I would.
after what we did, you wouldn't. After they had sex, he go, I certainly wouldn't have done it before. Talking about killing her. Now that kept the edge. You see, that's the 50s edge. The 1950s, 40s freaking writing and everything from, what's his name? Ian Fleming.
Yeah.
His writing, of course, that was the edge, man. I certainly wouldn't do it before.
Right.
I'm going to get mine. I'm going to go ahead and fuck you and enjoy your company for a little while. But you know what?
Nobody
dead.
does it better. Nobody does it better.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for the next one, Jammer?
Yeah.
You got your flannel jammies on. You ready for the next beer?
Yeah. I got some Thunderballs and.
Thanks to all of our viewers and subscribers. We got a few more subscribers lately, so we're moving on up, slowly but surely.
Moving on up.
Moving on up.
To the talking about 70s sitcoms. Before we leave, let's pay a little respect and homage to Lamont Sanford.
Oh yeah.
The gentleman who played Lamont Sanford on Sanford and Son has passed away.
Yeah, what was his name? Lamont Sanford.
I don't remember. Don't remember.
Desmond Wilson.
Yeah, Desmond. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Desmond.
That's the only show I remember him playing on. Maybe he had some guest appearances on other shows or something. I don't remember him.
I think he did a couple other things, a few other things, but for the most part, it was Sanford and Son. He had a bad cocaine habit at one point.
So, not happy if you're living in a junkyard.
Well, yeah, when you don't, life looks bleak, and
Yeah, he sold it.
Fred saying you inherit all this,
Yeah. He's like, I got some copper out here I can sell.
Yeah.
I got some cocaine.
Yeah. But, what a show, man. It was a groundbreaking show. It was funny.
Yeah.
And, of course, Red Fox, one of the geniuses of comedy back in the day there, he was likable, and he could act and did well at it,
Yeah. Somebody,
Granted,
the
Desmond
girl
had a kind of the straight man attitude with him, kind of, all
come on, pops, pops.
Yeah, they didn't really give him dramatic dialogue or anything like that, so he didn't really do much as far as dialogue goes and all that stuff. Acting.
Saying, pops, what are you
Fred
doing,
did
pops?
most of it.
Yeah.
Oh no, come on, pops. Don't act that way.
Pops out. I just just some small line, easy lines.
It's a shame they didn't tap into him a little bit, but hey, that's how it goes when you got a star like Red.
Right. I don't give a shit what you think. Yeah.
I saw a picture of what's her name, his sister-in-law. What was his sister-in-law? I sent it to you. She was in a bikini back in the day.
Oh.
And she looked actually somewhat attractive when she was much younger, And I thought, I'm Fred. I'm going,
Are you gonna be able to do
He's
one more
always
beer review, Jamer? It's new
Yeah, we can
already.
do one more. Yeah, let's do one more. All right. Thanks for watching. Comment, liking, subscribing, and sharing. Tinkle that bell. Jammer.
Shag Dog. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Red Fox and Lamont. God bless you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wheezy. Or whatever. Coming to you.
Hey, join Shad Dog and Jammer on the Spitters Wild Brewery.
Hey, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like.
Like and share.
Bye.
Tinkle the bell.